All right. It
Did
is
you use
frustrating. Hold on. It is frustrating when companies change existing work procedures. I mean, yeah, a little bit. You know, you get used to your shit. Agree. Coworkers would say I prefer the old way of doing things. Disagree. You know, I'm open to change as long as it's not crazy. Generally, dislike it when company policies change. Yes, I agree because too much change.
no?
I
Oh, you gotta
trust
adapt.
data. Hold
You
on, hold
gotta
on.
fucking adapt,
Hold up.
dumbass.
Hold up.
This trying to.
I'm being honest.
Oh,
I'm
God.
answering honestly.
No, that's why you're not gonna get the job, bro.
Chris, quiet. Can I do this? Hold up.
Yo.
I trust data more than my instincts. Agree. Agree strongly because science is everything. It is best to avoid making decisions based on intuition. I mean, it depends how long you've been there, right? So I'm just put a disagree. Disagree, not strong disagree.
God
I
damn
feel
it.
uncomfortable making decisions based on my intuition. Well, no, I said disagree to the last one, so this got to be disagree too.
Yeah, that's tricky. Yeah.
You have to risk money to make money. I'm just a stock worker. I'm not a fucking. Why are you asking me this?
Yeah, you're not a financial broker.
Neutral, I guess. I don't know. I avoid taking risks. Well, at my job, yeah, I would avoid that shit. I'm not the boss, so
They
strongly
want you to
agree.
be assertive.
Strongly agree. Strongly agree.
They want you to be assertive, my nigga.
I have
God.
taken risks when the odds were against me. No, I didn't. I don't play. I don't gamble like that. If the odds are against me, that's silly. So
Good.
strongly disagree. Strongly disagree.
Nigga.
An employee who fears being fired will work hard. Well, that's true. Strongly agree. That is
Oh,
true.
strongly disagree, my
It's
nigga.
true. It's true. It's just being honest.
It's true, but they want you to know, like,
They want me to lie. I know, but
honest.
I'm being honest. How do you know? Maybe the people at Lowe's, they're like, I know what this guy really wants to say. I respect that he says strongly agree. It's reverse psychology. Reverse psychology. Let's see.
I gotta see the application you coming
I
through.
see. Poor performance indicates that an employee needs to be disciplined. Agree. I mean, strongly agree. Actually,
No, agree. Training, more training.
well,
It's more supervision.
that is discipline.
Micromanagement.
That's discipline. Yeah. Completely agree. Actually, completely agree. I mean, if an employee is doing really bad, he needs to be disciplined so he knows that he did something wrong. Good managers discipline employees who do poor work. Well, agree, of course.
Hold on, man.
I prefer a position that has status. Neutral. I'm a man of the people. I prefer a position that has power. Neutral, man. I do what I gotta do.
There's no neutral. There's strongly and strongly disagree and strongly agree.
Why are
man.
you giving me the option then to do neutral?
It makes you iffy. You're making like, oh man, I can't decide.
But I did decide. I don't feel either way about it. Alright, a person can be too precise about their work. I don't understand that. So
too perfect. Too perfect.
How can you be too perfect about their work? I mean,
because if you too perfect, then you're wasting time to do the other stuff.
But it doesn't say you're being inefficient with your time. It's just too precise. I don't think it's possible to be too precise about work. So completely disagree. Concerning yourself with many details is unproductive. Strongly agree.
See that? Boom.
But not
You're
completely.
Talking about time. Wasting your time.
There we go. I strongly agree with that. Yes. Changes to workplace policies are often unnecessary. I agree. Most of the time, things are there for a reason. But I'm not going to agree too strongly because I got to be open to change. I generally like it when companies change their policies. No, I don't like it.
You have to like it, man, because they adapt into a new situation.
Well, I didn't say strongly agree. I said just disagree a little bit. I'd rather things stay the way it's comfortable, but if change happens, I'm open to it.
Nigga. You ain't getting a job, my nigga.
I enjoy a predictable routine. Strongly agree. Strongly
Oh
agree. The
god.
more routinized things are, the less chance of errors.
Oh man.
I enjoy jobs where duties rarely change. Strongly agree. You get good at what you do, and that's it. You do it properly. At
Oh
times, you have to
god.
let coworkers fail at a task. That's not my responsibility. I'm not the boss. Why are you asking me this? It's not my
Just want to show
responsibility
you
to
if you have
worry.
teamwork, productivity.
Well, how can I let
Are you a
or
team
not let?
player?
I am one, yes. But what
So
does
you
that
have
have?
to.
But what does that have to do with me letting somebody fail at a task? I don't understand. Well,
So if somebody fucks up in a task and you're just watching doing your work, are you gonna stop and help him, or are you just gonna like let him be a dickhead?
it depends. It depends if I'm busy with my work or not.
Even oh
It depends if
god.
I'm like, do I have stuff to do? I got my own job. We're all grown people, 18 plus. The interview asks if you're over 18. I'll put disagree. If I can, I'll help out. If I can't. All right, next question. I'll let coworkers fix their own mistakes. Yeah, people gotta learn on their own. Agreed. But I'm willing to help if they ask for it. I'll occasionally delay working on unpleasant tasks.
That's what they say. Team.
Well, neutral. I'll do what I gotta do. It's my job. It's not about being pleasant or unpleasant. So strongly disagree. Strongly disagree. It's my job. I do it. It is sometimes necessary to leave projects unfinished. If the freaking boss tells me otherwise is the end of my shift, then I'm going home. You
Nigga,
know,
even still, you gotta finish working after your end of the shift to show you working. Let's do.
if you pay me, I'ma do it. I'm not a
Oh
slave.
man,
I'm an employee. I'm sorry. I don't understand the question. Is it sometimes
the
necessary? Well,
mindset, man. There was
agree.
times when I had to work, and then there was times that I had to do over stuff. But I
Well,
was
you get
willing to work
paid. You
even
get paid
after
overtime.
my. I didn't get paid overtime.
Well, then I don't know why you slaving for free then.
I don't know because I have this mindset to get that shit done.
Well, if you want to be a slave, okay. The
uh,
field's got to get picked. The cotton got to get picked. I guess.
oh
I'm sorry.
man.
If you pay me overtime, you know what? I'll put neutral because I'm not sure if there's overtime or no overtime. So they're not giving me enough information to answer. All right. Coworkers are aware of how I am feeling. Well, yeah, I guess I'm not. I'm not like a hidden person. So agree. I'm not. I'm an open book. It is difficult to workers to know how I'm feeling. Well, disagree. That's the exact opposite of the last question. I need to hear that I do a good job. No, man, I don't need to hear anything. I'll accept praise. I'll accept scolding. I'm just doing my job. So neutral.
I gotta see how you're gonna do the sexual harassment fucking
It
survey.
is. It is important to receive
You crazy right
praise
there,
from
bro.
others. It is not important to receive praise. It's important to just do your damn job. Neutral. The best leaders rely on the facts, not intuition. Well, it's a mix. It's a mix of both. But you can't ignore the facts. But intuition's important too if you're a leader. So neutral. I'll put neutral. Using your intuition to make decisions is usually a bad idea. I don't know. Sometimes not. It really depends if you're an expert in your field. So neutral, neutral. Potential gains are worth potential losses. I'm not the boss. I'm just a stock worker. I don't know, man. This isn't my
Because maybe
job.
later on in the future, in the years, they'll grow into a boss, into a fucking manager in stocks.
But right now, I'm a stock guy. I don't know about gains or losses. I'm just gonna put stuff on the shelf. I don't know, man. It's
Or they're
neutral. I
thinking
don't know.
about the long run, bro. They don't think about the short run, bro.
I
They're
will
trying to make an
risk a
investment out
loss.
of you.
I will risk a loss if it might pay off in the end. Uh, I guess I don't know. Neutral, neutral. I can't tell you. That's a
Oh,
complex question, man. Depends on the
nah,
subject. I need to feel like I
no,
belong to my coworkers' social group.
no, no,
What are you trying to say?
no.
What are they trying? It depends on the fucking social group. Mad vague.
Well,
Neutral, neutral. Depends what my coworkers are into. I don't know. I like to know what is happening in my coworkers' personal lives. Disagree. None of my fucking business.
unless
I
she's a banging ass
prefer
chick and you're trying to right?
Still none of my business.
Uh-huh.
I
Uh-huh.
prefer to work by
Sounds,
myself. Neutral.
sounds,
Depends on the job, you know. Sometimes not, you know, neutral. I work better alone. Depends on the job. Neutral. I would threaten
you
to
gotta say
take
strongly agree.
I would
They want you to say if you're better alone or better as a team player for both. Strongly agree, man. Because you could do both.
I don't know. I don't know. It depends on my coworkers, you know. It
Uh,
depends.
even still,
I
even
don't, I don't know.
still.
I'm just being honest. I would threaten to
Uh,
take away employees' raises to make them work harder. No, that seems wrong. Disagree.
uh,
That seems messed up.
I, I thought you would say agree.
I would
I
regularly
thought
use discipline as a means to correcting. Yes, like I said before, agree, man. That's how people learn through discipline.
you gonna
My
fuck your
job.
secretary. Like you didn't give me that fucking
I'm not
document.
a boss. I'm a stock worker.
Uh,
I'm just putting things on shelves, man, and making sure the inventory is available. You
but
know,
at the end of the day, they want you to
I don't
become a
have a.
leader, though.
I don't
You have to have
listen.
that leader mindset.
Listen, everybody got their own road to follow. Some people want to lead. Some people want to just be stock workers. Is that
Yeah, that's the
wrong? Is
problem.
that wrong?
No, it's not wrong, man. But what
Okay then.
they want the stock workers to have a leader mindset.
Well,
You know.
good. Then I'm glad I'm being honest, so I can have them make an
Uh,
informed decision. I don't want to lie my way to a job. You know, my job performance would improve if I were paid more. Yes, but
oh
not that
God.
much more. Lightly agree. It's true. Money is an incentive, and I'm only a human being.
uh,
Lightly agree. I'm not gonna say completely agree, but a little bit. It would make a difference. I ain't gonna lie. You know, you pay me more, and I may consider working extra hard. I agree.
I strongly disagree for me.
See, people will work harder if they are paid more. Agree,
I work
completely agree. That's human nature. I know
I
it's
work
true.
I work harder when I learn.
It is important to have a position of power. I don't know, neutral, you know, depends. You know, it's important to just be competent, do your
Uh,
job, you know. I belong in a position of power. I don't know, man. Just, I don't think about it. I just live my life. My rank in the company is important to me. Disagree, man. I just want to do my job, you know.
how many questions on this shit, bro?
We're
Like,
60% of the way.
God, bro.
What'd you tell me
I,
about patience, Chris? What was you
no,
bitches?
the bullshit I'm hearing from your answers is killing me, son.
People exaggerate the importance of details.
Uh,
I don't even know. Do they? Some people do, some people don't. Neutral. I try to avoid getting trapped in conversations about specifics. Well, it depends, you know. If it's like put the boxes on the shelf, I'm not gonna avoid. I'm avoid
uh,
talking about put it at this angle
do
or
you know
this
what
angle.
stocks does? Do you know what stocks do, bro? Do you know what stocks
Yeah,
do?
they make
Do you
sure the
know what stocks?
product is available to the customers. They make sure in the back everything is like properly in the right places so you don't get all confused and stuff.
But then you gotta check how much inventory you have on your section, your spot,
Yeah, of course, that's
to
part of
see
the
if you have
job.
any. And if you see any missing inventory, you have to report that to your manager.
Obviously, that's part of what being a stock person is. It makes sense. But that's not specifics, that's just basic shit about the
Uh,
job. I put neutral. It depends what we're talking about. Depends what we're talking about.
But
All right.
even store, are you working the sales floor? Is it the sales floor?
I have no idea. I don't
So
know.
basically, there'll be times where basically you're doing stocks, and then you have to come inside the buildings with customers, and customers gonna ask questions, and then you have to help them. So you have to do both stocks and helping the customers at the same time.
That's part of the job description. I accept it. People are too concerned with the details of a task. It depends on the task, man. If it's something really simple, just do the damn thing. If it's complex, yeah, you should worry about the details. So neutral. Depends. I like having a job with routine duties. Strongly agree. That's how you get your job done consistently and correct, like
Boss,
military style, like in the
if you work
military.
if you work for a company for a year and basically there's a new sales associate,
Hmm.
you're gonna be the leader of him, even though you don't have the title, because you're guiding him what he needs to do inside that company.
Okay, he could
Come
shadow
on.
me. He could shadow me. He could just
So you're
shadow me.
doing some lead role, and these are the lead
All right, if it's
questions.
But it's just part of the job description. It's cool.
Oh
I
god!
prefer
Say
an
that in the job description.
unchanging. I prefer an well. If they make me train somebody, they better give me a little raise. I prefer an
Oh
unchanging
god!
set of duties. Yes, I agree. I don't want my duties to change if they don't have to. I prefer routine work. Yes. At times, you have to let coworkers struggle with their work. I mean, nobody wants to see a bro struggle, so I put disagree. Coworkers can help each other too much. I mean, yeah, it could be distracting. So light agree, just small agree. When a coworker asks for assistance, sometimes you have to say no. It's true. What if you got so much stuff to do? So agree, but if you can, you could help out, if you can. But I agree, yeah. I need to finish my work ahead of schedule. Disagree, man. The schedule's there for a reason. Disagree. So I sometimes postpone beginning a new project. Nah, man, I'm at work. I gotta do
You
something.
know you're
So
laughing because you're
strongly
divorcing.
disagree.
You know you're not gonna get the job. You know this. So
I
why you
need
completing
to
this shit, bro?
I need to complete projects early. Disagree.
Oh
I complete them on time. Like the guy said, my friend, about Japanese train coming 20 seconds early, and people
man.
missed their train because they came on
Nigga, this
time.
ain't Japan, nigga. This is the U.S. Niggas gonna
So
get shit done.
disagree.
ASAP.
Disagree. You gotta finish
Oh
the
my
job on time.
god.
Your boss has a schedule. I hide my emotions at work. No, man, I'm an open book. I disagree. I'm an open book. I'm a man. I'm not very emotional. Coworkers are
Mhm.
unaware of my emotions. Let's see. Disagree, because I'm an open book. My coworkers can see what I am feeling. Same question 3 times in a row. Okay, agree. I do not care if I am recognized for my work. Uh, agree. It's not really a big deal to me. Agree. It is important that my coworkers acknowledge my success. Disagree, not a big deal. It is important to be praised for success. I don't think it's important. Neutral, just do your job. I like sharing personal stories. Neutral, depends who I'm talking to. I want to confide in my workers. Neutral, depends if I'm cool with my coworkers. I'm disappointed if I miss an opportunity to visit with coworkers. Neutral, depends on my coworker. I like working by myself to complete a task. Neutral, depends on the task. I accomplish more if I work by myself. Depends on the freaking task. Neutral. I like working alone. Depends on the task. Neutral. Money is the best way to motivate employees. Now, some employees want to move up. Not all care about money, but a lot of people do care about money. So agree. People work more when they're paid more. Strongly agree. That's just fact of life. That's human nature. The prospect of a raise motivates workers the most. Well, I don't know. Not all workers, but I'll say a lot of workers. So agree. All right, we're done. Continue. Anything else? We're thrilled that you're interested in joining our team. Thanks again for your interest in Lowe's. Continue. All right, if you watch this video, tell us what you think in the comments about this interview. How would you have answered the questions differently if you would have? Do you agree or disagree with my logic?
This nigga's
Thanks for
retarded, bro.
watching.